Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna talk about how Ninjago hates children. Yeah, you heard me right, Ninjago loves to abuse children. Every child in the show is traumatized in some way, so now I'm gonna give you some examples on the kids show hurting minors. Before we start, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Now let's get straight into this video. So the first and the most popular example of a traumatized child in Ninjago is obviously Lloyd. His mother abandoned him at a young age and left him in school for bad boys. She didn't even write a single letter to his son. He was also bullied in that school and finally kicked out. Then he was betrayed by the Serpentine a few times. What's the most important, he is the son of a completely evil being, Lord Garmadon, and he had to fight against him, as his obligation is to fight bad guys and protect the citizens of Ninjago City. Then he lost his friends many times, Zane in Season 3, Cole in Season 10. He was also betrayed by Harumi after she manipulated him and made him think they're a couple. She threw his mother into a cage and resurrected his father as utter evil again. Then Garmadon almost killed him. He was also watching his friends being crushed by Leonie Titan. And in Season 11 he had to find his old friend, Zane, who was the Ice Emperor. In Crystal Ice he was also going through a lot. Harumi came back and locked him up to make him watch his friends die. Then Garmadon returned, trying to teach his son Oni powers. What I forgot to say is that he was even possessed in Season 5. All these things that happened to Lloyd are the reason for his trauma. He had to suffer a lot. We are talking about how Harumi betrayed Lloyd, but she's also an abused child. She was a normal happy child when all of a sudden her parents got killed by the Great Devourer as they couldn't escape the building. Only the daughter survived. Then she got adopted by the Emperor and the Empress of Ninjago, but she never considered them as her parents. She didn't think they cared about her. She just had to follow a bunch of strict rules, despite the fact she got literally everything she could dream of, like new toys or something. She wasn't happy anyway. She just wanted her parents back, a little girl who lost her parents, who had to quickly get used to being a princess. And the Emperor and Empress didn't even care about her feelings. What's more, she had been lied to and she made wrong choices in her life. She decided to work for Overlord and Pythor, who were both the reason for the tragedy that happened to her. Overlord created the Great Devourer and Pythor released him. Another traumatized kid in Ninjago is of course Erlin from Dragon's Rising. His quest reminds me of Harumi, but the difference is that he didn't become evil. Opposite, he's a ninja. But yeah, he was a huge ninja fan, just like the Quiet One. He likes practicing their moves and everything. He even says, "I used to spend all my time trying to be like my heroes, the ninja. Practicing their moves, learning their poses. I wanted to be just like them, to protect everyone in Ninjago, to ride the dragons into adventure and mythical realms, mysterious lands that could only exist in legend." So what's his tragedy? One day, all of a sudden, when match happened, he lost his parents. We don't know if they're dead or just got lost and still are alive somewhere, but that doesn't change the fact that Erlin was left all alone before he met Sora and then Lloyd. And the last popular example of a traumatized Ninjago child is Nelson, but I'm not gonna talk long about it. Just remember that when we first saw him on the screen, he had both his legs broken and he was using a wheelchair.